Good morning, class. Today you're going to read a story called Rosa to the Rescue. You're going to think about what you and your family would do if you were Rosa and Rosa's family. I'm not going to read this story with you today, but I do need to share some vocabulary words and phrases with you. You know that we've been studying verbs, especially past tense verbs, like Rosa opened the door, which means she's done doing that. Or an irregular verb would be birds flew. Instead of fly is flew. And here's another one. Mom and Dad went instead of go. But besides those verbs, sometimes verbs are not just one word, they're 2 or 3 words. Here's an example. In the story, you're going to see these verbs. Should have fallen. We say that this is all one verb, but it's a compound verb that just has 3 words in it. You need all 3 words for that sentence to make sense. Should have fallen means that's something that was probably supposed to happen, but probably didn't. Something was probably supposed to fall, but didn't. Here's another example. Would have kept. Would have kept means something was probably supposed to be kept, but it may not have been. Let me see if I can find that one in the story again. The story says, we would have kept its parents from caring for it. That means that's something we probably would have done, except that we didn't. We did something different. So if I ask you what is the verb in that sentence, you would circle all 3 words, would have kept. Circle those 3 words now. Now go back and find should have fallen. Find out which sentence that's in and circle that one as well. Another concept I want you to practice is prepositions. Prepositions are words that tell us when or where something happens. In this story, you're going to see this preposition on, and prepositions are always followed by more words because we have to know where it happened. Something happened on the ground. Something happened to the door. To is the preposition. And something happened into the house. When you read and you see a preposition, you want to read the preposition and the words after it all together. You don't want it to be choppy like this. Into the house. If you read choppy, you won't understand what the story is trying to tell you. So when you get to a preposition, pause, read it in your head with the words after it, and then read it out loud all together. Practice these prepositional phrases. Into the house, to the door, on the ground. As you read the story, practice your compound verbs and your prepositional phrases and see if you can find some new ones that I have not mentioned before we meet and read the story together.